folks, and welcome to another song sprint. If you're new here, then welcome. The basic premise of this channel is that every Saturday I try and make as many songs as I can in one day. Usually it's about 2 or 3 at the moment. Sometimes I get up to 4. It means that I don't have time for lots of takes or anything like that. I just have to throw myself in, make something. That's the idea, make something. At the end of the process, I've got a song. Maybe you've learned something about the process along the way. For me, it's all about having something at the end of the day that I can go, hey, look, I made a thing, rather than mucking around forever and tweaking a snare sound for a week, that kind of thing, where I used to do that and never get anything done. Now I do get things done. All right, so I am just going to go and jump into making something. Okay, so I'm going to make a new Pro Tools session, and we are 012. We are session number 12. And what are we going to write about this morning? Crikey. Well, actually, I had a bit of a thing yesterday, an interesting time. A house that my kids grew up in, largely from very small to medium-sized. About 9 years we lived in a house, and my old neighbour got in touch with me the other day and said that they were tearing it down. They're making some townhouses and things like that. While we need more housing density in my city, and I'm all for that, it was a bit sad to see it in a state of ruin, and they'd kind of started tearing down walls and knocked out kind of big wall, like the exterior walls, surprisingly, and things like that. So it kind of felt a bit weird. So I think I'm going to write a song about that, probably. I'm just trying to think of the title that I might be able to use for that. Something about the old house. A home won't last. The home won't last. Houses don't last. Sorry, I'm taking a while to think of this, but I want to kind of get the right sentiment for the track before I start. Home no more. Not home anymore. Never home anymore. Never home anymore. You're never home anymore. What am I going to start with today? I think I might start with a bass. Yes, it's Song Sprint Day. Woohoo! Another Song Sprint Day. Love it. My favourite day of the week. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. I'm feeling that's too fast for Never Home Anymore. I've just had a thought about the title of the thing, and I think we're going to go somewhere completely different. Somewhere completely different. Sorry, just had a moment of, really? Is that all I'm doing? But actually, I think that's all I'm doing. I'm actually going to dupe that again. We're going to call this verse 1. Holy schmoly, we're diving in already. I don't know what that run was, but it was wrong. And that's where we go back into our verse thing. Now, which has 2 of those, just like so. And if I go into relative grid, I should be able to just do that. Okay, that looks like a verse, chorus, verse, something or other. Don't know what I'm going to play drums-wise on this, but it's coming up soon. No, I'm going to halve that speed. That's less than half. Might actually do chords there. Interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Okay, sweet. Okay, are we doing bass? I've just done some bass. All right, okay, I've just done some bass. Am I doing some drums next? I believe so. 30 minutes in and I've only done a bass track. Crikey, Christopher, time to speed up. Okay, what sort of drums are we going to have in this thing? Okay, okie dory. I'm keeping that. Okay, so that's horrible going into that little into that chorus there, which is just. Okay, so let's just choose another one of those. Oh, I don't have my drum group on. My drum group on. So let's just choose that one. I think I might try some keys, eh? Why not? Maybe it's just a little chime thing like that for a start. That was playing some notes, and those notes weren't all bad, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, let's just make a new track then. Maybe this is going to be Rhodes. Retrospective record on that. Whatever I did, there was one little bit that was good. That one there. Oops, don't get rid of that first note though. And I think this is really throw together something that hopefully the sum of the parts is greater than the whole of the bucket. The hole in the bucket. The sum of the parts is greater than the hole in the bucket. Yeah, we'll go with that. Because there is a hole in my bucket, dear Liza. Okay, I'm actually going to build something out of that. That is last week's note, taking it on. So we are 012, 0.01, and it is never home anymore. It's the circle. Thanks, Ren, for the opening line. And we're moving on. Time to say goodbye to you. You were a part of all our lives, and that's I can see multiple people on our stream today that this home was actually a part of our lives, so it's very fitting. You're being pulled apart at the seams. Now this is not going to fit at all. And all those memories will fade in time. Will fade in time like the music that was never released from that time. Actually, it was like 150 tracks I made in that song, maybe in that house. Must be that at least, if not more. All right, I'm going to try and build this vocal track along the way. This is potentially going to be a little bit tricky because I don't know where the chords go in the second half of the verse, but I'll see if I can make it work. Okay, maybe.
Been a part of our lives.
Yeah, maybe.
Time to say goodbye to you.
Okay, crikey. Okay, I am going to go back and just see. I'm going to use that as a guide, just like I said. I might pull that down onto that track actually and just go into here.
It's the circle of life, we're moving on. Time to say goodbye to you. You've been a part of our lives, being pulled apart at the seams.
Cool. Okay, we're sticking with that one. Let's see if I can make this next one work. Okay. We'll always have a pin in the map of our hearts. Oh, yeah, we'll always have a pin. I'm going to note that one down. Thank you. I like it. Thank you very much for that suggestion.
Pulled apart at the seams, and all those memories will fade, like the music made in the walls. We'll always have a pin in the map of our hearts.
And I'll re-record that first one.
And all those memories will fade, like the music made in the walls.
I'll come back to our choruses. Okay, verse 2. And seeing your walls all broken down. All broken down? Sure, we'll go with broken. Tore a gaping hole in my bucket. No, in my heart. The memories rushing in. Let's just do what we've been doing and lay it down bit by bit.
And seeing the walls all broken down, tore a gaping hole in my heart. The memories rushing in made me stop and think of you.
Yeah. I am going to delete all of that, like so. Am I? I really am. I'm going into shuffle mode. I'm going to have a bit of tidy up to do after this. But we're going straight into our chorus there. That's going to be a really short verse. Yep, okay. And then chorus, bridge, chorus. I think that's us. Okay, so now we just got to figure out our chorus vocals. You're never home. You're never home anymore. Okay, that's going to be maybe our backing vocal thing. I'm going to go for 9, CHB Vox. You're never home. You're never home anymore.
You're never home anymore. You're never home. You're never home anymore. You're never home. You're never home anymore. You're never home. You're never home anymore.
Cool. Okay, so actually what I might do is for all of you guys, like so, just to make you a group, and then moving you guys around, for example, in our next chorus is as easy as that. How many lead vocals? 3 lead vocals, CH lead vox. Let's get them out of there. Don't want them in that folder. Oi. Come here. Crikey, it's like me talking to my cat. And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. That kind of thing, maybe. Hey, let's just have a quick check-in. We are 2 hours in. Wow, we're 2 hours into our stream already. What have I got? I've got some drums, I've got some bass, I've got some lyrics, I've got some verse lyrics. I think our verses are all recorded, mostly anyway. Our choruses, I'm probably just going to sing the lead vocal over that. Then we may be looking at probably a couple more elements and then some percussion and we'll call that done. If I can get this done in half an hour, I'll be happy. And 2.5 hours is pretty good, I think, for a song. You may disagree. You may think that I'm taking far too long.
In the map of a heart, when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. And when I came back home to you,
I think I'm going to redo the first one. I might end up redoing all of them.
and when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out.
I chose a different voice in there, so I might just try and redo that on those ones as well.
And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. And when I came back home to you.
Yeah, strange. I kind of want to melodyne and vocalize those a little. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Here's all of them. And I can actually just do this because it's that note that I'm worried about. And it's that note that I'm worried about. And that note that I'm worried about. Get all those.
And when I came back home to you.
I know. I shouldn't be. Most of the time I avoid melodyne like the plague. Well, not like the plague. Okay, that's as much melodyne as I can stand at the moment. That's as close as we're going to get. Alrighty then. So I think I've got all my lyrics. In the bridge, I think I'm probably just going to have some sort of, some other kind of element.
It's all turned out. And when I came back home to you.
Okay, crikey. I just came up with that one on the thing. And we're going to chuck that one in. Quick as business. All right. Came back home to you.
And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out.
Okay, this one's actually going to get a real quick Synchro Arts vocal line on it, just to really, really tighten up these backing vocals. Oops, hang on, did I just undo everything? Christopher, what are you doing? Holy shamoly, matey. Render that. Get out of here. Did I render that? Oh, I did. Cool, it was just that quick that I didn't notice it. Let's capture that. Let's render that. You've got the slow compressor. I might chuck another faster compressor in there as well. Maybe the 76. I think there's a nice little, actually I think it's the bluey that I prefer for the vocals, where I rock my vocal. Let's go female vocal, that's me.
And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out.
Okay. I've got some verses, I've got some choruses. So our next bit, oh crikey, is our bridge. Let's have a listen to our bridge and see what's going on. Okay, that's screaming for something weird like a Moog in there. That might be our bridge. Now, we want to have another Moog in here, and we'll just call this one Moog High. We're going to keep that. something. I don't know. Fine. Okay, let's go back to the start of the song and see what we've actually got in here. Sweet.
Your insides all turned out.
Yep, we're definitely having some percussion in here. Okay, so just 4 percussion tracks, I think, for today. And we're going to use the ribbon microphone that I've got over here, which is the Rode NTR. It's actually an active ribbon mic.
Of a heart. And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out.
We need a chaka-chaka or something like that in here, don't we? So I think that might be a shaker.
And when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out.
Not convinced.
Insides all turned out. And when I came back home.
That's just too busy in there, isn't it? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, let's just get rid of that. I don't want that in there. Okay, what else have we got?
We'll always have a pen in the map of a heart. And when I came back home to you,
Okay, that's our wood block.
and when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. And when I came back,
Okay, time to check this mastering plugin, I think.
your insides all turned out. And when I came back home to you, memories will fade like the music made in the walls. We'll always have a pen in the map of a heart. And when I came back home to you, and when I came back home to you, your insides all turned out. And when I came back home to you, your insides all
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it like that, I think.
your insides all
Okay, I think that's just about us. Yeah, I think that's the end of our song. Okay, bouncing out now. And that's going to be close enough for us. Alrighty, thanks very much for sticking around on the stream. Hey, so that's our song, Never Home Anymore. Oh, my bounce is just finished, so let's just import that one. Okay, so let's save and close that session. I'll bring up my Pathfinder and we'll just have a look at all of my sessions. And we'll go into my bounced files and I will make an MP3 of Never Home Anymore. And if you are on my Patreon, which is patreon.com, MrWinter Music, don't get that wrong, then you can go and hear the finished thing already before I do. I get to hear it in the edit sometime during the week and go, oh yeah, that's what I did. Oh, I should have fixed that bit. I always do that. Take care. Really appreciate you. And we'll see you very, very shortly, hopefully. Okay. Bye.
It's the circle of life, we're moving on. Time to say goodbye to you. You've been a part of our lives, being pulled apart at the seam, and all those memories will fade.